Welcome to Everyday English Practice channel. I would be happy if you subscribe to our channel. In this video, today, we are going to talk about an amazing way to improve your English skills by keeping a language journal. Writing a journal in English is a fantastic tool for language learning. It's a method that you can use to practice your English every day, reflect on your progress, and express yourself freely. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how to start your own language journal and how it can help you in your English learning journey. When you write a journal, you not only practice your writing skills, but you also work on building your vocabulary and improving your grammar. It is an effective way to integrate English into your daily life, and you will begin to notice improvements in your speaking and listening as well. Whether you are a beginner or already have some knowledge of English, keeping a language journal will help you stay on track and get better every day. What is a language journal? A language journal is simply a place where you write in English. It could be a notebook or even a digital document. The important thing is that it is a place where you can write freely and without fear of making mistakes. When you write in your journal, you are creating a space to practice and improve your English in a relaxed, personal way. Writing in a language journal is different from other types of learning activities. It allows you to be creative and flexible with your language use. You don't have to worry about perfect grammar, spelling, or structure at first. What matters is the process of using English and getting comfortable with it. The more you write, the easier it will become to express your thoughts in English, and the more confident you will feel when speaking as well. As you write, you can track your progress, discover patterns in your mistakes, and learn new vocabulary. Over time, you will see how much you've improved. This sense of accomplishment can be incredibly motivating, and it will encourage you to continue practicing. Why keep a language journal? There are many reasons why keeping a journal is beneficial for your English learning. First, it gives you a regular opportunity to practice English. If you write every day, even for just a few minutes, you will quickly notice how much your skills improve. The consistency of regular practice is key to language learning success. Another great benefit is that writing helps to strengthen your vocabulary. Every time you learn a new word, you can add it to your journal. You can write about the meaning of the word, how it's used, and any examples that come to mind. This helps you remember the word better and makes it easier to use it in conversations. Writing also gives you the chance to practice grammar. As you write, you will have the opportunity to use the grammar rules you are learning, and over time, you will get more comfortable with them. By seeing how these rules work in practice, you will understand them more deeply. In addition to these benefits, keeping a journal helps you reflect on your progress. Sometimes, it can be hard to see how much you've improved, but when you look back at your earlier journal entries, you will notice how far you have come. This reflection is important because it helps you stay motivated to continue learning. Lastly, journaling builds your confidence. When you write regularly, you will start to feel more comfortable with your language skills. You will see your improvement, and this will help you feel more confident when speaking English. How to start a language journal? Starting a language journal is simple, and you can begin at any time. Here are some steps to help you get started. First, decide on the format of your journal. Some people prefer to write in a physical notebook because it feels more personal, while others like to use digital tools like Google Docs or Evernote for convenience. Choose the format that works best for you. The important thing is that you have a place where you can write freely and regularly. Next, set yourself a goal for how often you want to write in your journal. This is a personal decision. Some people prefer to write every day, while others might write 3 times a week. Start with a goal that feels comfortable for you. It's better to write a little often than to write a lot only once in a while. If you can commit to writing just a few sentences each day, that will add up over time. Once you've chosen your journal and set a writing goal, it's time to start. The best way to begin is to write about something that interests you. It doesn't matter if the topic seems simple. The goal is to write regularly, so start with what feels easy. For example, you might write about your day, your favorite activity, or your thoughts on something you recently read or watched. The more you write, the more comfortable you will become with expressing yourself in English. What to write in your language journal? You might be wondering, what should I write about? The answer is simple: anything. Your language journal is a space for you to explore different ideas and practice using English in a creative way. Here are some suggestions for things you can write about. Daily diary. A great way to practice writing is to keep a daily diary. Write about your day, what you did, what you saw, and how you felt. For example, you can write about, "Today I went to the park and met some friends. We played soccer for an hour. I was happy because the weather was nice." New vocabulary. Every time you learn a new word, write it down in your journal. Include its meaning in an example sentence. This helps you remember the word better and practice using it in context. For instance, word, adventure, meaning, an exciting or unusual experience. Example, I had an adventure when I went hiking in the mountains last weekend. Grammar practice. You can also use your journal to practice grammar. Write sentences using the grammar rules you are learning. For example, if you are working on past tense, you can write about what you did yesterday. I visited my grandmother yesterday. We talked and drank tea. Reflections and thoughts. Your journal can also be a place to reflect on your learning process. You can write about what you've learned or what you want to focus on next. For example, I learned how to use the present perfect tense this week. It's still hard for me, but I will keep practicing. Creative writing. If you like to be creative, try writing short stories, poems, or even letters to a friend. Writing creatively can help you think in English and develop your language skills. For example, once upon a time, there was a small dog named Max. Max loved to explore the city and make new friends. How to improve your writing. To make the most out of your language journal, it's important to focus on improving your writing over time. Here are a few tips to help you get better. Start simple. In the beginning, focus on writing simple sentences. You don't need to worry about making your sentences long or complex. Just aim for clear, correct sentences. For example, I like to read books. My favorite color is blue. Use new words. As you learn new words, try to use them in your journal. This helps you remember them better and gives you more chances to practice. Even if you only use a new word once, writing it down in your journal will help it stick. Check your work. After you write, take a moment to read over your sentences. Check for any mistakes. If you notice something that's wrong, try to fix it. This helps you learn from your errors. You might want to ask a teacher or a friend to check your writing and give feedback as well. Ask for help. If you're unsure about something, don't be afraid to ask for help. You can ask a teacher, a language partner, or look up examples online. The more you understand, the better your writing will be. Staying consistent with your journal. One of the most important things in language learning is consistency. Keeping a journal every day, or even a few times a week, will give you the practice you need to improve. However, it can be difficult to stay consistent. Here are a few tips to help. Set a routine. Try to write in your journal at the same time each day. You could write in the morning before you start your day, or at night before bed. Having a set time makes it easier to remember and stay on track. Keep it short. Don't worry about writing long entries every day. If you only have a few minutes, that's okay. A few sentences is enough to practice. Over time, you can increase the length of your writing as you get more comfortable. Don't worry about mistakes. The most important thing is that you are writing and practicing. Don't worry about making mistakes. Mistakes are a natural part of learning. The more you write, the fewer mistakes you'll make, and the better your English will get. Reviewing your progress. After a few weeks, go back and read your old journal entries. This is a great way to see how much you've improved. You'll be amazed at how much better you can write compared to when you started. When you see your progress, it will encourage you to keep writing and keep learning. Keeping a language journal is one of the best ways to improve your English. It helps you practice regularly, learn new words, and improve your grammar. The more you write, the better your English will become. Remember, there is no right or wrong way to write in your journal. It's all about practicing and having fun with the language. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope you are excited to start your own language journal. Keep practicing, and you'll see great results. See you in the next video.
Like and share.